Yo, so doing this Mae Hong Son loop, and somebody told us about this meditation retreat that's at this forest monastery. So as you can see, here we are. So let me give you a quick tour of my room. They have my phone. I gave my phone and laptop to Richa. She's in the women's dorm or women's accommodation, and basically I just have my GoPro to shoot footage. So I'm sorry if the audio sucks or isn't so good, but yeah, let's take a look around. So we've got bed, clothes and stuff. I'm packing my other clothes to dry off, probably wash them. We have like a shower there, toilet. Little desk area. So you turn to the right, you got a pretty thick jungle over there. And then on the other side, I don't know if you can see it very well, you got big cliff face, and you've got like quite a bit of other places where people are staying, so I'm trying to be quiet. Pretty nervous. 3 days here, and no phone, no laptop, no contact with anybody. Yeah, Richa was like, "You sure you're ready for this?" I was like, "Yeah, of course I am." I'm not, but guess we'll see what happens. Wish me luck. I'll try to turn this on every day and update you. But ready or not, here we go.
Hello everyone, I'm going to take you on a quick tour of this amazing meditation retreat center. So we're actually right in the middle of a huge mango grove, and there's lots of little personal huts for all the residents who come and stay here, which is totally for free as well. So follow me as I take my long walk to my hut, and I'll give you a quick tour of the hut itself. Oh yeah, there's always like mangoes that you can pick up on the ground. So whenever you feel really hungry and there's no food, just pick a mango up, go to the kitchen, wash it, and eat one. Yeah, one of the things that I would call out is because of the strict meditation rules, there's only breakfast and lunch. So the last meal of the day is served at 11:30 a.m. And of course, when you first come in, you might not be used to that. So in the evening, you might want to eat a mango or something. It's generally advised to stick to the kind of like the strict eating timelines. But yeah, sometimes you just get hungry. So these are like the individual huts, which are actually quite huge. You know, it's a bedroom, bathroom, all sort of private, perfectly clean. We're still quite a ways from mine, but it's good exercise. Check out the nearby surroundings. Huge mountain here. Apparently, the reason this monastery is built around this area is because monks in the past used to come meditate in caves in this mountain, and this one too. And for that reason, they wanted to build sort of like a bigger resting ground around it. And the women and men's huts are separated, so all the way on the other side over there, I don't know if you can tell, really far off are the men's huts. These ones right here are just the women's. I think there's about 30 of them. And they generally have availability, so you know, it is a tough schedule to stick to, so not everyone makes it out here, even though it's so beautiful. We are approaching mine. There's mango trees behind my hut, so you know, there's always lots of fallen mangoes here as well. There's one cute little mango. There's another cute little mango. So, this is my little home. We're just gonna take a quick tour inside. They give you an umbrella, a broom to clean up, and then a little desk in case you want to do some writing. I'll just place the book I was reading right here. My water. And we'll take our shoes off and take a quick tour inside. So of course there's a mosquito net because there's lots of bugs here, but I definitely haven't had any ever inside my hut. Turn the light on here. So yeah, it's very simple. Wooden bed, thin little yoga mat like mattress with very thin blankets and a little pillow. Place to keep your phone and books. Obviously devices are off, so I just really use it for an alarm. And then awesome view to the outside. Awesome view to the outside here as well. Another view to the outside right here. And then, oh, this massive roof as well. So it's actually quite a lot of space. And then, yeah, a very simple bathroom as well. Clean. Everything you need. And to feel private, but also perfectly clean. And then just the view when I open up the door is obviously fantastic. I'm just gonna step out here for a second. This is the view, perfectly manicured amongst mango trees with fallen mangoes all over the place, in your own clean, amazing, comfortable place to stay. Oh, and one of the things that's special about this place is they give you all the tools to keep your space clean. So every day between 4 and 5 p.m. you're actually supposed to come and clean your lawn. So see all these leaves all over the place. Even if like this area gets dirty or inside my room or bathroom gets dirty, I have to kind of keep it clean myself. So every day for an hour, everybody just keeps your space clean, and that way, you know, you maintain all the grounds without having to hire a bunch of help. And then if you finish early from keeping your space clean, then you go and help clean the common areas. Check out the mountain.
Alright, so finished day one. I'm back in my little hut. Picked up a few books. Read this one before, but it's probably one of my favorite like Buddhism books. Teaching of a Buddhist monk by Mae Hong Son. Pretty good. So today was not as intense as what I thought. I did get sore during the like hour plus of meditation, sitting the way that we did, and I don't know, some of the lady monks laughed when I stood up and like was limping around, but I don't know, overall pretty dope experience. Didn't eat any dinner because they just don't eat dinner. They have breakfast at like 7 a.m. and then they have lunch at 11, and then you don't eat until the next morning. So that's pretty much what to expect here. I don't know if you can hear all the noises outside, but You pretty much hear everything. Crickets, birds, whatever. And then also you have my little super thin mat. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a really good experience, and I haven't had my phone or laptop for, I don't know, not that long, but feels like it's been forever. It makes me think like how much time I waste scrolling on my phone, because I feel like I've read like half a book since I gave them to Richa, and just makes me think maybe we all need to spend a little less time on our phones and actually a little more time like in the real world doing stuff. So I think they're great devices for certain things, but I think that it's almost like slot machine addiction type algorithms that they're built with tend to probably not be so good for getting stuff done and just like, I don't know, being a normal human. So I don't know, just my thoughts in the middle of nowhere before calling it a night. So anyways, that's all. I'm calling it. See you tomorrow. Good morning. Slept pretty good, just for sleeping on a wooden bed, and I don't know, interesting night. Just had some I think there's moments in time last night where I would normally grab my phone and scroll or something to distract from whatever I was thinking or dream I had or whatever. None of that last night though, so definitely a lot of stuff came up that I think that I'll have to work through in the future, but overall not so bad. I'm gonna go grab we're doing presentation of rice to the monk, and then we're eating, and then what are we doing after that? Morning talk and meditation class. So yeah, wish me luck. Ciao. So I had a snake in my room. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I opened the door and it popped out. Big green and black thing. So I jumped, ran away, and one of the monks came over to check it out. I left the door open when I ran though, so it left when I ran, so thankfully. Unless it's still in here somewhere. I think it's gone though. I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the grounds so you can kind of see what it's like here, and just in case it's something that you want to do. So let's go. Everything here is really well kept. I mean, everything's very clean, very nice. They provide clean clothes for you every day. You can have your linens washed if you feel the need, and yeah, everything that can think of is pretty much taken care of here. They only serve 2 meals a day, so make sure and plan ahead. If bring some snacks if you don't want to fast, and if you do want to fast, well, came to the right place. So this path is where we do the walking meditation in the morning, and then another time just after noon. So we basically walk down this green path, and it takes you all the way around this pond and over to some other structures I'll show you real quick. I believe we have the monks' home there where they all stay. This place is really, really nice. So I'm not sure where, if they got a lot of donations, or it's just from having so many foreigners come and pay or donate. They don't pay, you donate to stay here. But it's very, very nice. Wow, this is pretty cool. Such a chill place, like sit down and meditate. Check this place out. Okay, so at the monastery there are mango trees everywhere, and so
Because we're in a mango grove.
Because we're in a mango grove, and that means there's mangoes just falling all the time, and you can just pick them up off the ground and help yourself. So let's go find some mangoes. One's got bugs in it.
Yeah, go to the other side.
This one's about perfect.
Eat it.
Alright, finished up day 2. That wasn't so hard. Definitely realized like I want like sweets, chocolate, coffee, whatever. When I'm, I don't know, like in the middle of the day I just was craving it hardcore, and the fact that I couldn't have it was pretty hard. I was just like, I want it now. But I think overall it just made me realize like I might be leaning on too many comfort things when I'm stressed or when things get tough. Instead of just like focusing on dealing with the problem at hand, I end up grabbing a brownie or like, you know, something sweet and satiating myself versus addressing the problem. So just something to remember next time that happens. The evening meditation was it was kind of tough because you sit for like over an hour cross-legged, and some people were sitting in a chair, but I refused. And so there's just a lot of sitting, and then there's like a couple hours of walking meditation. So there are some people who actually are working here in between meditation sessions. So they're like on their laptops, they're like little huts, and which is kind of interesting. But I feel like that's not something I really want to do, because I feel like I'll be kind of like half-assing both. So I think tomorrow's our last day, and then we'll take off, and that'll be it. But I do think that even the short period we've spent here has been a pretty life-changing experience for me, and definitely would recommend it to anyone who wants to challenge themselves and really come face to face with their thoughts or what's going on inside their own head. So anyways, that's all for me. I'm going to bed. Good night.
So one of the special things about this place is everyone has to wear white, and they have this little shed called White here, and you just go in and you pick a shirt, a top and a bottom, pretty much, that might be your size every single day. And the stuff that you've used, you just put over there. It's kind of like a little laundry section that's been set up. So let's go ahead and pick something white for me today. Let's go spy on Trevor and see if he's being a good meditator at this monastery. Just gonna pop in on him and see what he's looking at and doing. Oh, gotta take my shoes off. Can't just go in with my shoes on. What you doing?
Writing. What are you doing?
What you writing about?
Just stuff from our conversation with Alan the monk.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, you passed. You're doing a good job.
Okay, cool.
Bye.
Bye. Yo, what up? Just walked over to a different part of the monastery, having some green tea before our next meditation session. It's hours of meditation a day, which is something new, a bit challenging, but definitely clears all the clutter in your head, that's for sure. So yeah, welcome to day 3. What's going on? So far we've spent a ton of time meditating, not a lot of time speaking. I heard one of the other guys who's been here for a long time say something to a couple girls who were, I don't know, they were taking lots of pictures and video, maybe being a bit rude with how they were doing it. He mentioned to them, that this isn't a theme park. People live here. This is their homes. This is what they do for a living. And it's something to remember. Like, if you come to a place like this, show respect. I mean, when we're in the middle of a meditation, don't walk up in the middle of the meditation hall and take a video of the abbot sitting there. Just stuff like that just kind of blows my mind. And yeah, so don't be a jerk. Wherever you're going, make sure and respect the local customs. Even if you don't agree with them, if they're not hurting you, just try your best to follow them. Don't be like that, please. It just kind of gives a bad name to specifically like Americans and Westerners. Yeah, it's always kind of disappointing to see that, because you're just like, that's the general idea that people will get in their head now when they think of other American travelers. So don't do that. Anyways, at 3 o'clock today, we're meeting with one of the monks. Oops, I wanted to show you that. At 3 o'clock today, we're meeting with one of the monks. Richa and I are sitting down to kind of discuss some things with him. And it'll just be like a little private thing. So should be pretty interesting. I'll let you know how it goes and what comes out of it. So anyways, see you in a bit. All right, I just wanted to show you this view real quick. Check this out. This is pretty sick. I mean, can you think of a better place to post up and clear your thoughts, get centered with yourself, and just have some time to think? I don't know if I can. Honestly, couldn't have asked for much more. I mean, these views are just unbelievable. I mean, come on. All you have to do is follow the rules, help out when it's necessary, whether it's with cleaning or whatever, and you're good. So, and they really provide a great service here. So they try to cap the limit. You can stay at 10 days, but as long as you're like helpful and not a nuisance or anything like that, following the rules. There's people that have been here for weeks or months, and some people that have even stayed here and become monks. So totally up to you, whatever it is that you want to do. This was really unexpected. I had no idea we'd end up in a place like this at a retreat for a few days. So it's wild, and really glad we did it. Have a lot of insights that have come up, where as I'm sitting there, I was helping clean at 4, and just was like craving sweets and like something. I don't know why. Maybe it's comfort food. Like I wanted crackers and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, Just goes to show what comes through when you take the time to give yourself space to think. All right, last day or last night, what an amazing day today was. Like, if every day beyond this is like today, I would definitely want to stay longer. Makes me kind of sad to leave. It feels like I've been here forever. I had the opportunity to sit down and talk with the monk today, or Richa and I did, and we kind of asked for, just some advice on our relationship, and it was extremely helpful. Just like remembering to keep things in perspective, that our job is in a relationship, we're not just responsible for showing up at our best, but also the well-being of our partner is also our responsibility, making sure that no matter what happens, they walk away from it just as good or better than when they got into the relationship. There's a lot more, but not going to unpack all that right now. Man, what just an incredible few days of just like randomly ending up here. So pretty wild, to be honest, but definitely would recommend for anybody who wants to like clear their head and get some clarity, or they just want to do some meditating. It's a great place for that too. Practice Buddhism, I don't know, any number of things. But that's it. I'm a little sad to be leaving tomorrow morning, but also excited not to be sleeping on a wooden plank anymore. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I will see you tomorrow when we head to Pi. All right, we have arrived. Last morning here, made it all this time, and I don't think I did anything against the customs or rules or anything like that, and I definitely did this morning. I accidentally spoke to one of the monks while standing over him when I was saying goodbye, and then I turned and showed them the soles of my feet, which is you're not supposed to do, so felt a little bit bad for that, but I will not be making those mistakes again. Overall, this has been an epic stopover. Feels like I've been here forever, and I just feel like it's been a very eye-opening experience, just with like, my personal usage of devices, and also just like taking the space to really process and think about things, which I think all of us could do a little bit more of. So I definitely would recommend this stop. I know I've said it a few times, but if you have a couple weeks, come on down. I think you'd really find a lot of benefits in it. So I know I did. Anyways, see you on the road. All right, all packed up and ready to leave the monastery. Sad day, but I think it was a good experience overall. Goodbye, monastery.